Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. This is just a very brief discussion on why I chose to become a scam baiter. This channel has been created after stumbling on, by accident, scam baiter Jim Browning. Jim's videos show what scammers were doing to the vulnerable. I mean the elderly, people just like your grandparents, and people that are not that tech savvy. Telephone and computer scams net billions of dollars worldwide and only seems to be getting worse. And police in the UK, the USA and also Japan are pretty much powerless to put an end to this, simply because these scams originate mostly in India and Africa. What I saw and heard on the video truly shocked me. After watching quite a few other scam baiting videos by others, I decided that with my knowledge of computers I could now put that knowledge to good use. A brief history. I first started with computers when I was 16 years old, and the first computer we had was a ZX Spectrum 48K. A very basic computer, but I was hooked. Ever since that very first computer I have always had a computer. Within this time I taught myself how to create programs using many different languages, from IBM Basic all the way up to assembly language. Throughout life I've never really had the opportunity to use this knowledge for the better. Well, that was then, and this is now. And now, like many others out there who waste the time of scammers, we are the unseen. Scam baiters have been called internet vigilantes. Some, like Jim Browning, gather intelligence on the scammers, and once this information is complete, Jim then forwards this information to the authorities in the hope that that call center is shut down. In some cases they are, but in most the information gathering falls on deaf ears and nothing is done. Other scam baiters do their utmost to disrupt the daily running of these companies. Examples are deleting files, infecting the call center computers with viruses, and or call flooding the phone systems, which all has a cost to the company. Most scams originate in India. Furthermore, we use our own free time and keep the scammers talking for as long as possible. So, you may ask why. Why do we do it? Ask any scam baiter why they choose to talk to scammers, for in some cases many hours, and I'll guarantee you that the reply will be the same. We all do it because if we have time on the video call, if we have them on the phone for, in some cases, many hours, we are preventing another victim from being scammed out of their hard-earned cash. And in most cases that cash in the bank is money used for retirement, cash lump sums. And that's the exact purpose why the scammers target the elderly, because the scammers know that elderly folk have large sums of money in their accounts, and the scammers aren't in the slightest concerned about the victim losing their money. Their main and only concern is extorting as much money out of the victim as possible. At the conclusion of the scam. And once this scam is complete, it's not over for the victim, not by a long shot. Following the conclusion of the scam, the victim's details are then sold or shared to other scammers for a price. This in effect is never ending. Once you've been scammed once, you are guaranteed that you'll be scammed again and again. Hopefully you've read all this, and this has highlighted that there are those out there that want your money and will go to any lengths to get it from you. Be careful. Search YouTube and Google for scam baiting. Watching these videos will help you in determining whether a phone call or an email is fraudulent. Seeing scams in action in real time is a valuable tool to process, because you've seen them happen before and you are in a better position to protect yourself and others from falling victim to such scams. One more thing. During some scams, if you are unfortunate enough to have been called by a scammer, and a few minutes later you receive a further call from someone saying that it was a scam, please listen to them. We will, wherever possible, attempt to make contact with you. We will never ask for payment in any way, shape or form. The only payment we will accept is a thank you, and that's it. So please, stay safe, stay wise, and always be vigilant.